Now we will create the second section. So this is a simple cylinder of diameter 16, and from center it is at a distance of 30 mm. So what I will do, I will switch over to top view. Again I will go to plane command. Now I will select the center plane. So this is my center plane, reverse direction, and then here I will give the dimension as 30 mm. And now we will go to this particular plane and sketch the profile. So I will draw a circle, then give it dimension of diameter 16. Next I have to place the position dimensions. So for that, here it has been mentioned as that this total horizontal distance from this particular edge to the center is 1110 plus, sorry, it is not 1110 plus, because 1110 is up to this edge. Actually this total distance is 180. It has been omitted in the drawing, and again the vertical distance is 23. So first I will, let us say, give the vertical dimension from the edge. So this is 23, and again from this particular edge to this center it is total 180. Now as we can see here, this dimension is coming inclined, so we have to just right click and select the option horizontal measure direction. So in this manner we can also change the orientation of the dimensions wherever required. So this is 180, then exit. Now as this sketch is on the plane which is 30 mm from the center, so if we take a look at the drawing, from this particular plane it is extruded 30 mm on one side and 25 mm on other side. So this is a asymmetric pad. So in pad, here in the front side we will give the dimension as 30, and in the other side we will mention the limit as 25. So in this manner we get the cylinder. We will unhide the sketch of this particular pad because later on we have to make use of it. Now the edges of this particular cylinder are to be chamfered by a distance of 1 by 1. So here we will go to chamfer, then we will select the two edges, and here we will change the criteria to length 1 by length 2. So 1 by 1, that is horizontal, and vertical distance is 1. Now next we will create a circle. One more thing before going further, as we can see in this particular drawing here, these 4 holes are omitted. They are not shown in the drawing. So what to do if we have to exclude a certain set of holes? So for doing that we will go to the pattern command, and in order to exclude certain set of features from the final results, you have to click here on these dots. So these dots are called as regeneration dots. 1, 2, 3 and then 4. So I will just little bit zoom it and then I will click here. So okay, so now these holes are hidden from the final result. Now I will go to sketch. I will select this face, and again I will draw a circle again of diameter 16. So this is the cross section of this particular curved portion which we have to develop finally. So this is also diameter 16. So when I will go here, I will draw a circle. So as we can see that while drawing the circle, a blue marking line has appeared that shows that the center of this circle is lying at the center. So diameter 16, and again we have to maintain this distance 85 from the center of this cylinder. Now to do so, what we will do, we will create a center line at the center of this particular cylinder. So for that I will just take projections. The purpose of projection is to create reference lines or marking lines which can be used to draw entities already on existing edges of part. So I will draw a simple infinite line like this, and again finally I will give the distance from one of the projection lines to this center line. So it will be 8. Now this is the center line, and from this particular center line we have to maintain the center distance of this particular hole as 85. So here I will double click and write 85. So now we have this hole. Now in the next step I will create 2 points by taking the center reference of these two circles. So as you can see, this circle is already highlighted in orange, which means it is already selected. Now I will go to point command, and in point command I will select circle, sphere, ellipse center option. So here we can see we got a point at the center. In the same manner we will create the second point. So again I will select this particular sketch. I will go to point, and then I will select circle, sphere, oblique, ellipse center. Now finally we have to create a third point whose coordinates are mentioned like this. From the center of this cylinder it is 63, downwards 5, and in the third dimension it is 15. So for that I will go to point and then select the option of coordinates. Now in coordinates, since we have to give the coordinates by taking the reference of this center point, in reference point we will select this point. Now to decide the x, y and z direction we have to look at the compass. So as we can see here, y is the horizontal distance, so we have to create a point in this particular direction. So in y we have to mention the dimension as minus 63, then z is the vertical dimension, and again positive z is upwards, so we have to create a point downward. So in z we will mention it as minus 5. Finally for x, now what I will do, I will just change the view to top view. So as we can see the positive z is downward, and again in the drawing the point is towards this. So here I will input the dimension as 15 towards the positive x so that it is created downward. So here we have got the 3 points for creating a 3-dimensional curve which will